Now let's check in on Hildy Vine and make sure she's not a basket case.
Hi guys, Carmen and I were checking out the Egyptian palace over there. Isn't that magnificent?
It sure is, Hildy. Imagine Moses growing up in a place like this. Talk about going from rags to riches.
So how old was Moses when he went to live with the Pharaoh's daughter?
Probably about 6, Micah, so his Hebrew mom had plenty of time to teach him about the one true God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Look, Hildy, I made a copy of the hieroglyphs on the wall. There's a cat, snakes, and a sphinx.
Yes, those are just a few of the hundreds of gods the Egyptians worshipped.
But Moses didn't worship them, did he?
No, sure Moses was educated like any other prince, especially in the religion of Egypt, but when Moses grew up, he didn't want to be known as the Prince of Egypt, but as a Hebrew.
This picture shows an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave. Then a man in fine clothes kills the Egyptian. He sure looks angry.
That was Moses. His anger really clouded his judgment. You see, God never wanted Moses to kill the Egyptian or anyone else, because God loves everyone.
Well, he must have felt bad, because the next picture shows him running away.
East to the desert of Midian. If Moses hadn't escaped, he would have been killed by Pharaoh.
Now it looks like he went from riches to rags. Yeah, forget the Swiffer, get the Febreze.
You can bet desert must have reeds.
Who's Jethro?
After the escape to Midian, Moses worked for a shepherd named Jethro.
You mean Moses, who was raised in the palace, raised sheep?
For about 40 years.
He had plenty of time to talk to God, so when God was ready to talk to him, Moses was ready to listen. Moses was just standing there with his shepherd staff when God told him to go to the Pharaoh and demand that he free all Hebrew slaves. But Moses did not think he could do that. After all, Moses was still one of Egyptians' most wanted. And Moses stuttered. Moses laid down his staff, then God turned it into a snake and back to his staff again.
Wow.
Moses was convinced that God could work through him, stutter or no stutter.
But before he could go to the Pharaoh and demand that he free all Hebrew slaves, he had to go to the Hebrew leaders and convince them that he was the man that God chose to rescue them. Moses asked God to reveal something never heard by the human ear, God's name.
What was that?
What was that?
I am that I am. That was God's name because God had always been and always would be.
The hieroglyphs on this wall show Moses and another man standing before the Pharaoh.
That's Aaron, Moses' brother. The LT says that God allowed Aaron to speak for Moses.
God told Moses what to say, then Moses told Aaron, and Aaron told the Pharaoh.
And the next picture on the wall show that the king isn't very happy.
That's because the king had no intention of freeing the Hebrew slaves, even after Moses had warned him of what disasters would happen if he didn't obey God.
So the Pharaoh had a chance to change his mind?
Count 'em, Pharaoh had 10 chances.